This is Willie with Willie's Life. I wanted to talk to you guys today about epididymytis and hydroceles and how to relieve the uncomfortableness and the pain and the inflammation. So obviously, if you get it and you think it's caused from an STI, which is a sexually transmitted infection, or an STD, you got to go to a doctor. If it's not from that, and it's not from that because you're not messing around or whatever, and let's say it's from an injury, and it's from an injury, you've been down this path before, like I have. So every time I go running and I don't have enough, like a jock strap or something, to keep everything from bouncing around, then I get it. So I've been doing excessive amounts of running lately. So I got epididymytis back, and I got my hydrocele because I have a pre-hernia. And so what that does is it puts fluid from my stomach. It'll leak into my testicle area. And so then I get a hydrocele, which is a pocket of water. And it's about as big as a marble. It's like just like a little pocket. And it's painful. It itches, and it's kind of stressful, when you see them. So, the testicle gets larger, from both of them. So the uncomfortableness of all of it is, it's just one of those things that's annoying. So the number one thing that you want to do, besides the doctor, is what you can do for yourself is take a fish oil. So that's number one, take fish oil every day. And number two, you're going to want to get an inversion table and start doing an inversion table every day, and stretching out on it 1 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 times every single day. And that's going to relieve a lot of the nerves and the pressures in the lumbar and sacrum area of the back. And so that'll relieve some of the tension and the pain that you're feeling inside those nerves, the nerve areas there, the nerve channels. Also, take an enzyme formula. Enzymes are really good for eating away some of that inflammation, as well as anything that's kind of caught up in where the nerve channels are. If you have stenosis and you eat enzymes, they open up those areas. So those are all good things to do. The other things that you're going to want to do too is you can take a CBD oil. Make sure that you get the kind that has been tested. So that way, if you have a CDL, you don't lose your job. You don't lose your CDL and all that stuff. So I took a specific one that was tested, and and I'd been drug tested over and over. As soon as people said, "Oh, you're taking CBD oil, well, let me drug test you," and they would drug test me and find out that I didn't have, mine wasn't connected with marijuana, but sometimes they will have them in there, and then if you have a CDL, you'll get screwed, So anyway, the reason that I say CBD oil over get that instead of, you're going to want to do that instead of like ibuprofen and acetaminophen, because acetaminophen damages the liver and ibuprofen damages the kidneys in high doses for a long period of time. So, and also it takes away your oxygen too, which is not a good thing for, like, if you're, nobody wants their oxygen taken away, you know what I mean? Because it messes with your kidneys, the ibuprofen does. So you're not going to have your oxygen like you would normally. It's going to go lower than normal. So if you're having oxygen issues, you should rethink anything that stresses out your kidneys. So the other things, let me see here. You're going to want to drink, you can blend up and make a shake. So take watermelon, take cranberries, blueberries, and ginger, cinnamon. I put gelatin in mine too, and I put a tablespoon of peanut butter because I like to mix it up with a little bit of that. So, and I put strawberries and blackberries in mine too. So watermelon and cranberries will help flush that excess water out, and that always gets rid of the swelling in the testicles. And so if I've been lifting really heavy and I pushed water from my stomach into the testicle, I'll have those hydroceles, and so I get on that, and I drink watermelon and cranberry mix, but obviously the two, that's why I mix it up with a bunch of other berries and stuff like that to because I'm not a big fan of cranberry juice. It just doesn't taste good, but it's excellent, for you. But anyway, those are the things that you're going to want to do to get rid of those. And an inversion table is not that much money. A lot of people, they freak out over that, and they're like, "Oh man, it's too much money," all that stuff. There's nothing that will fix your back like that. I mean, you can go get a yoga ball and stretch out and stuff, and they're excellent for you. But when you're actually at an angle like that and your whole body is relieving that pressure off of all of your weight is going downward, it's going to stretch from your, every joint from your feet all the way down. And you don't have to be hanging upside down like that. You can hang at an angle, like the first one where it barely is that. And all that is a slight decline in a sense. And so it would decompress your back and you'll feel 100% better. You do that for a week, and I'm telling you right now, your pain that you feel in your feet and everything else and the groin area will be gone. It's one of the best things that you could do. So give all that a shot. Let me know how it works out. Watch this video, take notes, because I know there is thousands of men that are going through this. And this is like my number one video that where I've helped out a bunch of people. And so since I've been through it a bunch of times because of my injury that I have with a pre-hernia, and then my excessive running has caused me to go through these issues. So just hear me out, try it out, and go from there. And have a good day.